Hello beautiful ladies of my heart. It is Monday and it is the Ulta haul day plus a surprise, and I'll show you that in a minute. I just loved Ulta and I didn't do it correctly. I should have did a live in there and let you know when I was going to go on there, and I'll do that in the future. I'm still learning all this stuff and I'm afraid to go live because of all the sometimes gibberish that comes out of my mouth, or where my train will derail and I can't remember what I was talking about. So I have notes here. I can't see them. But I went over them. Oh, I tell you ladies. Okay, anyway, so one of the items I got from Ulta, but this was prior to my shopping the other day. This is by Charlotte Tilbury, and it is her Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint Hydrating Foundation Stick, and in the color 6 medium. I was matched there at Sephora. And I just have really wanted to try a stick foundation, one that's going to be hydrating and good for mature skin. That's what I looked at when I went to get all these products. So I've never used one before. Isn't this, look, and it's very, ooh, it's very lovely. It's very sheer. I'm very excited to try that. Okay, and then what I got on my haul is that I went in there bare face because I had my massage. So I went in there and I went right to the Estee Lauder station because I love my Estee Lauder, this skin tint. I think it's great, but it's not enough full coverage. So I wanted to try their Double Wear because it's supposed to be the number one of everything, I guess. I don't know. It's been around the longest time, but it's matte. So we prepped my skin and then we went in with a foundation, but still it's beautiful. Like up here it was really pretty, but around my mouth, full on foundations, even the Tarte face tape just really shows. And there's nothing, you know, short of, I'm 68 years old. I do a lot of stuff to my skin, so they are subdued, but they're still there and they can be really prominent when I use the wrong foundation. So another product I got was ILIA. And this is their blush, and this is at last. And I already had some right here. Look at this. Wowza. Okay, it's a beautiful color, and I like the feel of it and the consistency. I'm so excited to try that. They're a little pricey. That's why you just gotta wait until these things go on sale. And then, so after I did that, I went over to look for a bronzer, and I just went to my favorite bronzer by MAC. I just went to MAC and took this Sun-Kissed and put it on my skin, so I was really thrilled with that. And then I went over to LANCOME because I love this Idol mascara. One left. I missed the big old Black Friday sale, and they were bought up, even the little tiny travel size. But this brush and this formula is fantastico. So it's $30 regular, but you can get the small one for $16 to give it a go, and I highly recommend that you get travel sizes whenever possible of something you've never used, especially if it's high-end, because it's very costly. All right, I love it. I love it CC cream, and this is a new one out, and I had one that I pretty much used up, and it's a wrong color now, and it's not this formula. This is a new formula for the anti-aging, has broad spectrum 50 in it. I can't wait to try this CC cream for mature skin. All right, and then I got some skincare. Now I'm out of my night cream, so I wanted to try this Naturium Plant Ceramide Rich Moisture Cream. I love Naturium. I've used it before. I've used their retinaldehyde. I'm out of that, and I purchased their vitamin C serum. I haven't used it because I'm using up my other first. And they are reasonably priced. This was $24, I believe. I'll put it right here. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, nice cream. So in the daytime, I use my COSRX because it's not as heavy, but it's still very moisturizing. And then I love Anastasia's brow pencil. And so when I was going around the store putting on more makeup, I went to Anastasia and I said, oh, I'll try this. This is their one that is a little bit longer, you know, flat. It's not a pencil. And it went on real quick. And I liked that, so I got the travel size. So we're going to use that today. And I believe that's all I got for the haul there. Now, what I'm going to put it on with is something absolutely fantastico. All right, you guys know Nikki LaRose, don't you? She is incredibly beautiful, very talented, but she's quite a bit younger than me. So I wanted to see if her techniques and her amazing brush set will work. Now I'm a BK affiliate. So I asked them if I could please try out Nikki LaRosa's Pro Artist Series. There's 7 brushes in here. I have a discount code. It's about $200, but you can get 10% off and wait for sales. They go on sale. BK Beauty has sales all the time. So I'm going to go over these before you purchase anything. I'm going to go over all of these brushes. This amazing brush here. It's her N17, and this side is for liquid and this side is for powders. It's just fabulous. And then the center, it comes to a tip. They're just, I was so excited to watch her use it. I thought, I have got to try this. And then she has her N15, and this is her blush or bronzer liquid makeup foundation too. So, and you could use it for powder as well. This is just what Nikki made them for, but they can be used for many things. And this has a nice tapered end too, but it's soft but firm. So I'm going to use this for my cream bronzer. Ooh, Miss Nikki says this is her favorite, the N14. It's a powder brush. She uses it to blend. I can't wait to use this. It's very versatile the way she was using it. And then N16, this is her concealer brush, and it's really cool. I don't know if you can see it. It has hair on it. It has, you can see through. See the white up there? And so it's denser here and it's flat. It's perfect for getting in, especially if you have hooded eyes and deep set eyes. It's really going to help get into those little corners. And I have deep set eyes and saggy skin over here, so I'm excited about that. Then her eyeshadow brushes. Now, there's these 3. This is her N11, and it's tapered, and she uses that for or under her eyes to blend and stamp on shadows for her line. And then another brush she has is her Fluff McGruff, but it's tapered. See, it's tapered, but it's firm, but you can blend with it. And what I loved that she said about this was that it's really good for deep set eyes, hooded eyes, because it will get in there and be precise. And last but not least is her N12 smudge, and she's made it a little bigger, a little wider and narrower. Now this is BK Beauty's smudge brush. Okay, here they are side by side, which I use a lot. It's shorter, thicker, not as tall, not as wide, but again, for my small eyes, you get small eyes, Nikki says this one will still work, so I am excited to try that. So we're going to do that with all today and try to do some of her techniques for applying foundation and see if it works on mature skin, and we're just going to have a blast. My skin is all ready for a foundation. I'm going to start with her foundation brush, okay? I am so excited with the Charlotte Tilbury. Now, and I am going to do it this way. All right, ladies, here we go. So, like her, I start, oh my gosh, on my cheeks. Now this is going to be a tint, so it's not going to be full coverage. Ooh, I have to look it up close. Very glowy. So I'm going to start out just like she did. Ooh. Have you tried any of these stick foundations? This brush is heaven. You know I don't like to put foundation on with a brush, you know, and BK Beauty brushes are extremely beautiful. I can cut down this glow as well. Oh my goodness. She takes, if she has her brows on, I don't have my brows on yet, she will take the corner and go up like this, but I don't have my brows on yet, and sweep over. Oh my goodness, this stuff is very glowy. Oh, it's lovely. This brush, oh man. Yeah, it's not sitting in any fine lines and wrinkles. It's just very glowy. Well, no worries there. We are going to tone it. No worries there. Let's just get it all blended with this brush. And take your time. That's one thing. Especially if you're using a full coverage foundation, just take your time blending it. As Nikki says, respect the process. Okay. All right, now, what I think I'm gonna do is let that set a little bit before I do any powdering, okay? And I'm gonna go on to my eyes with her brushes, all right? I don't think I would use this again. especially in the summer, for all over face. I think the next time I do this, I will do it where I want a little bit of glow over another foundation. The next brush I'm going to use is her N16. This is such a lovely brush, and I'm going to use it to put on my eye primer. I'm using my Rare Beauty primer. It's in the light, and I'm just going to tap it on. And then I'm going to take her little brush, the flat side, and we're going to work it in. And another thing too, and this little here in the corner is just excellent. See, for brushing it in and smoothing it out. Oh, I love going in the little corner there. I love the way it feels, the way it moves. Oh, this is beautiful. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take her N14. This is one of her favorite little brushes here. And I'm going to take it in my OS powder, any translucent powder you have. Okay. And I'm going to coat it all up. All right. Coat it good. It picks up a lot of product, she said, but distributes it nicely. And I'm going to go right on the incredible shine in my T-zone. That's the one I don't want to be so shiny. Oh, this brush is adorable. Oh, it's soft too. My gosh, they're made of cashmere. Much better, but still an incredible glow. My eyes have set. I'm going to take the N16, her little concealer brush. I'm going to dip it lightly in that. Swirly girly gumdrops. And I am going to press it in, switch it out. Influencers that are makeup artists and have been doing this forever. I am not a makeup artist. I'm going to go right there. I am learning. I've been doing this for now 3 years, YouTube for 2, but practicing makeup. And I didn't start getting good until well into my show. Well in. And I'm still learning. All right. Right. And then we're going to start with the shadows. Okay, what I'm using is my Daylight by Alter Ego. It's gorgeous sunny outside. I've got this kind of teal shirt on, greenish blue. So I am going to try this and end with a little blue thing. Now I'm going to try her brushes. So I'm going to try this one here. And I'm going to take, with this one here, push it in. Okay. And just do, we're going to do a little subdued eye. I'm going to try not to have to put tape out, but I'm just going to put it in the areas that I want this nice subtle look. Yeah, it really holds the product. It's gorgeous, the brush. The way it feels, it's stiff, but it's soft. So your placement is precise. Isn't that pretty, you guys? And then she takes that same brush and she just went to the next color, which I'm going to do this darker one down here. Dip in it like that before. And then go precise right here. And up. This is what she did, Miss Nikki. This really presses it in. And you go over as far as you want. Try it. Very subdued, easy look. Ooh, yeah. Just keep working it and take your time. Push it in. Make it go into your eye. Is she took this little smudge brush, and I'm going to try it, and she dipped it into a brown. So I'm going to do this brown here, up here, and I'm going to dip the front in it like this. And you can press just to make sure you don't have too much. And then I am going to go right in the corner and sweep up. Okay, but I'm not going further. under my eye. Then she took her N11, the other one was the N12, and she dipped it in the color she was using and stamped it to bring it together. Now I like that. I do. That works very easy. I take her little, this one, N11. Yeah. I still haven't cleaned up under my eyes, but we'll do that. I want to add a little bit of this turquoise blue, just a tad, see how it goes. And I'm going to use her N12, this brush, wipe it off, and I'm going to dab it in there. And just do a little on my hand, yeah, so it's not too much. And I'm going to go in the center of my eye. You can use your finger, but like she was saying, when you have deep set and hooded eyes, you want to be very careful of your placement. I want to go down a little bit closer because she didn't put anything, we didn't put anything on the inner eye. Woo, that's blue. I want it to sparkle. These are very pigmented and they last all day, these lid colors. Just keep working it till I get it. This side turned out much better, so I'll have to. Now I'm going to try the Idol on this side because I got to go finish this eye up. All right, here we go. Ooh, look at that brush. Okay, here we go. I like length and to be sparsed out. I don't like them clumpy. I like them to look long. Ooh, okay, it's beautiful. So I'm going to take my, I love my Neutrogena. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. Okay. And my Duraline right up above it. And then I'm going to take her little concealer brush, her N16. I'm going to dab it in there, here and here, here and here. And I'm going to start in here. So Nikki, one of Nikki's little tips was to just keep working. And you can go up and clean up there. Because I had that little deep hole. Then she takes the, then she said to take the excess, go down around your nose. I like my warm fingers. I got new nails yesterday too, not these. I'm liking the new kind of shape on them. Like these are more pointed, these are medium instead of short. And the glue I use is by Curve. And with trial and error, it's not as easy as they say. You can get them to where they are not gonna fall off. And I'm gonna do a whole video on that, okay? Alrighty. At our age, we are gonna have creases, you know, and it's just, it's because we move our face, because we live, we laugh. And so you can't be too hard on yourself. You might have to do more touch-up during the day. In my last video, I told you what I do if they look like they're dry throughout the day, is that I will take a little spray, setting spray. Well, I will take a little hydrating spray, and you can spray it on your fingers and dab it under very carefully to not remove the product, and you might have to reapply. It's something we go through. I'm going to take her Fluff my brush N14. I'm going to take it in my OS, any translucent, okay. Less is more when you have really dry under eyes. If you're not as fortunate, I like to press it in as well. Oh, I like the Fluff McGruff brush. It's even good for going in here. It's got a little pointed tip. It's a long video, sorry. I'll edit it down as much as I can, but I wanted you to get the full effect. And now that I'm doing a video once a week, you know, I have more time to get ready with you. How does that look? My eyes look funny because I haven't done my brows, so I'm going to take my my little Anastasia, my new one, and we're going to go to town on this. I'll make it quick. So I like making the line first, just like I did with the other one, but I like this being the wedge for the way my brows are. This is quicker. This is a quicker picker-upper. All right, now let's move on with the brushes. I'm going to do a little contouring. I'm going to use her N16, this little cute little brush like this. And I'm going to take my Too Faced bronzer. That's a cream. So I'm going to do a little bit here. And then I'm going to go right here. I want to make my cheeks pop. Go up to my ear. This is a cute little precise blending. Very, very subtle. I like down here as well because of my waddle. I go right here. No contouring if you don't want to, just go right to the bronzer, but I wanted to try out this little brush, little precise brush. Right here up to the ear and down. Don't go far down. But on my nose, I am going to try her. I think she might have used this little brush here, her N12. It seems more precise to put it on the end. And then went right here. Yeah, that, and she blended with the other one. Okay. This is more precise. It looks really dark, but this is chocolate souffle. And then she used her little concealer brush to blend it. I learned so much from that beautiful lady. She used this for cream bronzer. And you better be careful, it will pick up a lot of product. And so then I am going to just go up here. Gotta watch out with gray hair or blonde hair, getting it in your hairline. So you just have to take your time. Ooh, that's beautiful, isn't it? And then a little bit more to go. She goes right on her cheek, kind of down to where she contoured. Okay, then she followed down, and you can go over if you want a little, less is more. So be careful. I'm still very shiny, but of course you don't have to do bronzer at all, but I wanted to show you how these brushes work and see how they worked for me. And then we are going to take that beautiful, beautiful ILIA blush, and we are going to take the foundation side and we're going to dip it in there, and then we're going to press it. This is very subdued, so I can probably go a little bit more. Sweep it. We don't want to disturb the bronzer we just put on, so we don't really want to sweep. You can always add more, but it's really hard to remove. Very subtle this color is, very subtle, which is good. Subtle is good. Now, with my nose, I did not finish. I'm going to take a tiny bit. I'm just going to do like this, all right? And then I'm going to take the contour brush. I'm going to take her little concealer brush, and I am going to, it's very precise, down around the side of your nose. Yeah. Oh, I love this contour technique, ladies. If it's too much, if it looks like it's too much, press it in. Take the powdered bronzer, and I'm going to take it with this brush again, and I'm going to use Laura Mercier's. It is the baked bronzer in Fair, because you don't want to cover up the bronzer you already have on or make it too dark. So I took this light, and I'm just going to press it in there, okay? And then I'm just going to go over. So it will set our cream bronzer. Now we are going to set our cream blush with a powder blush, and I am going to use, this is my Moon Prism blush. I forget about it, they're gorgeous. I'm going to take this color right here, And I am going to take it with the powder and I'm going to press it in. And I'm going to go over. Again, you want to press because you do not want to move around what you've already put on there. Okay, I'm very blushed, but I like very blushed. So I could have went a little lighter on that. I say I'm learning all of this with you, beautiful ladies of my heart. All right, so this is a keeper, but it's not for just a full-on foundation to me. Her brushes are amazing. They are. They're everything they said, and they made the application very simple for me, especially this one. I have to say this is probably my favorite because it worked on my skin for foundation. Could be that I also had a very glowy foundation. I don't know. Her brushes are extremely soft. So are the BK Beauty. The whole line is incredible. If you're looking for a set of brushes, okay, this would be, I would highly recommend this. I'm not being pushed to promote this. I just think it's beautiful. If you're not looking for brushes, a full set, you can buy them individual. It's probably cheaper if you buy the whole set, but if you're just looking for a nice new foundation brush or a little concealer powder brush, you can buy them individual, but this set is worth having. Idol mascara. Wait till it's on sale. I love the little ILIA brush. It's very, very subdued. They had more colors that went deeper, but as you see, I never set my blush with powder blush. I always thought that was overkill, but if you do it just right, if you have a dark blush, you use a lighter blush powder to set it if it's already heavy, or if your blush in this case was light, you can use more of a heavy powder. It's all up to you. It's all preference. Okay, ladies, I hope you enjoyed my show today, and that if you're new to my channel, I hope you subscribed. I'm so glad you're here. My returning lovely, beautiful ladies, thank you as always. I love your comments. You're so kind to me. You just make my life wunderbar. See you soon.